Good morning, it's 9:23. It is another Money Monday, and if you're feeling the pinch of the 2026 economy, you're definitely not alone. Consumer confidence is at an all-time low. Nearly 90% of Americans reported financial stress entering this year.
So today we are going to talk about current feelings. We're also going to talk about ways you can save a little extra cash. We have Beth Perro-Jarvis and Mary Van Note from Ginger Consulting back with us this morning to break it down. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. All right, we're going to challenge you to give us some good news this morning.
Woo. We'll try.
Things are a little bit tough. I think people are feeling squeezed these days.
Yeah.
You know? So what do you do?
So here's the lay of the land. We've got inflation sitting at about 3.8%. That's the highest we've seen in 3 years. And I guess what that really comes down to is your exact same life right now cost you 3.8% more than it did at this time last year. And, you know, certainly the two places that we're hearing about it most is gas and groceries, right? Gas prices, I think we were talking earlier, they've come down a little bit, but they're still at a pretty high tick right now.
Still about $4.
Right.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Groceries, I think they just had one of the largest jumps in 4 months. So it's not a great situation. And we've also got kind of a soft job market. Again, not terrible, but it's stagnating. You know, economists would say it's sort of a low hire, low fire job market. And what that really means is if you have a job, it's probably safe, right? But if you are looking for a job, you need a new one. And a lot of times we kind of increase our wages if we change jobs.
Yeah.
You know, it's tough out there. Good luck. There's just not a lot of jobs. And so again, wage growth is sort of stagnating. It's not terrible, but it's not growing. So if everything costs almost 4% more, almost feels like you're dealing with a pay cut, you know, not a pay
backwards.
raise. Right, exactly.
So let's get into this a little bit more, because this is where things have been, I think weird is the best way I can describe it, is that the markets have been doing great. Like there's all these other things on the other hand that make this kind of confusing. And you're going to explain something called the K-shaped economy.
I know. Okay.
Professor Mary.
Yeah, I want to hear this.
When economists have theories about the economy, you think it's a big, it's a conceptual theory. This is not. It's literally a K. Okay, so the economy is a K. So on the upper end, these people are doing well. Their spending is up almost 8% since the pandemic. They have homes. They are in the stock market. You know, they're doing fine. And all their friends are like, well, it seems, you know, people are stressed, but I'm not stressed. I'm fine. Then you have the downstroke of the K and all those folks, which is getting more and more people, by the way. That leg is getting larger. Their spending is anemic since the pandemic. They are renters. They are, you know, suffering with bigger interest rates. The tariffs hit them really hard, 3 times more than it hit the higher income people. And so they are having to cut back, you know, mostly on dining out, mostly on clothes, other things like Chipotle and McDonald's are saying they're seeing pullback among those people. So it's a completely bifurcated story depending on where you are in your neighborhood.
And when you talk to people about how they feel about this, I would imagine it's like kind of the tale of two cities. Some people think it's okay, and others are really having a hard time.
Yeah, how they feel is a good indicator. They call this consumer sentiment. You might have heard there's consumer confidence, consumer sentiment. Well, the sentiment index right now is at 44.8. And what it really is a measure of how do I feel about my personal economy. So in my house, in my life, how do I feel right now and in the future? And that 44.8 number is at a historic low. So in 75 years, this number has never been that low, meaning people aren't just having sort of a bad month. They are deeply pessimistic and worried about their future. And again, it comes back to prices. What are they paying for gas? They will spontaneously mention in the survey, I'm worried about all those things, such that now we've got almost 90% of consumers saying that they're feeling some sort of financial stress right now. And, you know, you might say, well, does that really matter how we feel? What does that mean? Well, usually sentiment drives behavior. So if you don't feel so good about things, you're gonna dial back, right? And if you're feeling insecure about your finances, you're worried about making your mortgage payment, making your car loan payment, well, you're probably not gonna book a vacation in northern Minnesota this summer.
Yeah.
You're probably not gonna go out and buy a washer dryer or do a DIY project at your house. You gotta just hunker down.
I think this is really interesting and also horrifying, Mary, that people are turning to AI to help them with their finances.
Yeah.
All I'm imagining when I say horrifying is like, sure, I'm going to put all my account information into Claude and let it audit
You're not saying that you should do that.
But
Please
people
don't do that.
are doing this to come up with like
Yes, they
ways.
are.
Yeah.
They are. And so it's a whole nother segment to talk about how to use AI appropriately, right? And we're not the experts on that. But you can use AI to budget. You can tell them I spend this much on groceries and this much on this, and what should I do? You can use it to say how can you make my recipes cheaper? You can funnel your recipes in, and they'll give you ingredient swaps. Where are places where I can buy secondhand grills or secondhand, kitchen tables or things like that? So you can use AI for good. In some ways. Another thing that people are doing, because people do this a lot when the economy is bad, because Americans are can-do, they go back to education. And a lot of the educating that's happening is around AI, because again, it's kind of a fraught with peril situation. 66% of employers say you need AI for your job. So everybody's trying to get information. You can go to an AI boot camp now where you get some certification after 12 to 24 weeks. You can get online colleges are coming up with AI degrees. You know how they used to have computer science degrees, which they still do. Now they're coming up with AI degrees, so you can get your major can be AI. You can go to community college and get free AI accreditation programs now. Some colleges also are now offering 3-year bachelor degrees, so you can get in and out in 3 years, and that saves you a lot of money. So you can definitely do that. So
this is making my heart increase a little bit, my heart rate increase a little bit, because I'm not anti-AI, but I'm a late adopter of AI. I'm still just like,
well, you better.
Well, you should be careful.
You better get after it, lady.
Yeah.
And to now hear that there are like degrees being given in these, and colleges are looking at different programs.
But that's good. That's good, because then you know what you can put on AI and what you can't. Like, please don't put your account number on AI, just from me. But you can also say, I spend $250 a month on groceries, and how can I get it cheaper?
Right.
And you can get a good answer.
Yeah. Okay.
We teased that we were going to talk, and we're about out of time, about people turning to things like astrology to try to fix their financial situation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gambling and astrology. The short story is people literally do consult their horoscope to make financial decisions. I think the economy is this unpredictable. Maybe Mercury retrograde has some answers for me. I don't know.
What else do we not
advise.
want to do right now financially?
We don't want to take on more debt. Debt is at a historic high right now, and they're calling it survival debt because people are literally using credit to pay for basic bills. It's just not a good idea to take that on. You've got to use one of these budgeting tools and figure out a way to spend less money. They're also, I think maybe one of the scariest things is people are actually gambling. They're placing, a sports bet thinking I can pay off a big bill, and of course that's never gotten easier. Online gambling has exploded. It's on our phones. It's legal in most states. Tends to really skew towards younger people who are the most financially stressed. And if you place a bet, if you're one of these people that places sports bets, you are more likely to, experience bankruptcy, credit delinquencies. So, we would say don't consult your horoscope. Don't do the gambling. Use the budgeting tools. Talk to a certified financial advisor, a debt, counselor. There are better ways to sort of get things in order and deal with these sort of rocky times, which we'll pull out of. We will.
Yeah. Good advice, you two. Thank you. It wasn't all doom and gloom.
No.
We're helping people out a little bit.
Yeah.
You can subscribe to Mary and Beth's retail newsletter on their website, and we'd be sure to post a link to that at our site, minnesotalive.com.